I think Khamzat has a big chance of winning. Sean knows what will happen. Strickland already ducking Chimaev. These are the silly fucking things I have seen on the internet regarding Khamzat Chimaev. For those who don't know, Khamzat is a professional mixed martial artist who currently is signed to the UFC and has an impressive undefeated record. And he actually recently just fought last Saturday at UFC 294 where he faced Kamaru Usman, former welterweight champion and pound for pound number one fighter in the world. Before I get into the crazy hate, I respect what Khamzat said in his post-fight interview. He was calling for peace, love, and all this stuff regarding the things that are happening in the world. So I respect him, and I respect Khamzat. I respect that, and I respect Khamzat Chimaev. I'm not like officially a hater yet. I'm mainly hating towards the MMA community. A lot of people, I'm going to use this term, are dick riding the shit out of his performance on Saturday. Now, I was a big fan of Khamzat Chimaev. I say was because he popped up on the scene short notice, fought another dude in 10 days, destroyed all of them, fought a third dude or fourth dude, whatever, and he only absorbed like 1 or 2 strikes. And I was like, holy shit, this guy is with the fucking shits. I like this guy. I want to see more of him. And then, he destroyed Li Jingliang after his fight with Leon Edwards got canceled like a million times. And I was just like, oh shit, a real test for Khamzat. This is going to be fire. And he destroyed him. Didn't even absorb a strike. And I was like, oh my goodness, get him a top 5 right now. And then he eventually got a top 5 against Gilbert Burns. And then that was a banger of a fight. And then he kind of just stopped fighting. He was saying he was getting offered a bunch of fights to fight Pereira, to fight whoever. He just kept getting fights, fight Colby, fight anyone. And no one was accepting it. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. And then he was still like, he was almost like becoming Conor McGregor. He was tweeting a lot saying, I'd finish you. People were calling him out. Marvin Vettori was like, fight me. I think Jared Cannonier said something about him. Robert Whittaker was just like, yeah, I'd fight him, whatever, So I'm just like, is the UFC really not offering him any of these fights? So I was kind of getting a little annoyed. He went from super active to like super inactive. And then he fights Kamaru Usman. He was supposed to fight Paulo Costa. And his performance wasn't that crazy. A lot of people are saying it's fucking amazing. See, I used to be a Khamzat fan. So I'm not like a hater. I'm just critiquing his performance. Like, sure, he took down Kamaru Usman, who had like the best takedown defense in the UFC. He took him down, kept him on the ground for the whole first round. And I was like, holy shit. He's crazy. Even my friend that I was watching the event with was also like, holy crap. I've seen a few of his previous fights. Wow, that was impressive. Whatever, right? But
like climbing on top of him, yeah.
Usman trains in Colorado, bro. He has like crazy fucking...
Oh my goodness, Spider monkeyed onto him.
No.
He's just on top of him, bro.
So it was impressive to see him take down Kamaru Usman because he hasn't really faced anyone with crazy good wrestling and grappling like Kamaru Usman. And then the second and third round, he kind of shat himself. He shat the bed, shat all over the fucking octagon. It looked like he got exhausted from barely engaging in the second round. And I was just like, what the fuck? How did he have so much energy last round? I was just like, he must have expended more. Because Kamaru Usman, coming on short day notice, didn't even look tired. I'm like, bro, that's not a good look. And then Kamaru Usman, like, in my opinion, took the round. I just smacked my mic. And I was just like, holy shit. It's 1-1 going into the third one. Khamzat also didn't do anything. He took him down, but like he didn't do any damage. And I think Usman either rocked him in the second round or the third round. But he was more active with the punches and the striking. He was more effective with it. So I was just like, definitely a fucking draw fight. And a lot of people are complaining about that too. I'm like, it was definitely a draw fight. There's no way Khamzat won the last round with just taking down Kamaru Usman with no damage. And then people are still dick riding his performance. He was good. He looked good in the first round and then got gassed. And then people are claiming that it was because of the injury. And I agree with Lucas Tracy in this one. Usually I like to call him out in my videos because I watch him and I don't agree with his takes. But this time I agreed with him 100%. Khamzat literally, he like broke his wrist or something. Okay. You throw kicks, throw something. He didn't do any of that because he was tired. And I'm going to use Bo Nickel for reference. I think it was Bo Nickel or Daniel Cormier. One of them said it. But they're like, oh, if you broke your hand or whatever, when you're wrestling, and to hold on to someone, grab your forearm or your whatever, right? So I'm not saying this. I'm saying that Daniel Cormier or Bo Nichols said it, and they're wrestlers. So I would take what they said to heart. So yeah, I was just like, there's no way the injury fucking gassed him out. His performance wasn't that good, and I know people are fans of him. I'm still a fan. I'm not saying that I'm not a fan anymore because of that. But I'm still a fan of Khamzat. He just didn't look that impressive. And I don't think he deserves to be ranked number 9 at middleweight for beating Kamaru Usman, who's a fucking welterweight. Maybe put him in 15, 14. But number 9? Who the fuck makes these rankings? That shit was whack. That's so stupid. He does not deserve to be there, and I agree with Sean Strickland. He doesn't deserve the title shot. Give it to Dricus du Plessis. I think Dricus would destroy Khamzat, especially with the performance Khamzat gave against not even a true middleweight. I think Robert Whittaker, Jared Cannonier, maybe Marvin mediocre-ass Vittori. A lot of people are freaking... I think Lucas Tracy and a bunch of other people in his comment section were saying, oh, if you survive the first round, you're good. Khamzat's best chances are in the first round. But he didn't really do much damage against Kamaru Usman. You know what I'm saying? I think the performance was still good for both of the fighters. And I respect Khamzat. But he just didn't look like the world beater that I thought he was. And that everyone's making him out to be. Definitely he's a future champion. But it's not like he's going to go out there and destroy Strickland. Strickland has a pretty good ground game, and he's very good at getting up when he's taken down. And he has a really good gas tank, and he's a pretty big dude. I mean, Khamzat's a big dude too, but I feel like they're around the same weight, walk-around weight. And I'm just like, he'll probably be fine in the first round too, but people are like, first round's the scariest. And I was just like, yeah, but I feel like he gets exhausted after the first takedown because he used so much energy, and if you get up and then separate, he's going to shoot for another takedown, but he's going to be super exhausted because he was trying to get Kamaru Usman down like a motherfucker. I mean, he did get him down, but he was expending a lot of energy. So, I don't know. I thought Khamzat was going to go in there. He was like, smash everyone. If we make fun of Adesanya for saying I'm going to KO him, and then he doesn't KO him, he gives a shit performance, then I feel like we should criticize Khamzat too. Because he was like, smash him. I killed that guy, I kill him, man. Smash, He says all that shit. And usually he delivers. But he's just like, oh, yeah, I broke my hand or my wrist or whatever. Okay, leg kick him. They didn't. Both fighters didn't utilize leg kicks that much, which is weird. Leg kick him. Kick him to the body. I know it's easier said than done. But, it wasn't that impressive. And it was a draw. He barely... in my opinion, it was a draw. You can't go out there, give a draw performance, and expect a title shot. And then I don't know why people are like, yeah, he has a good chance of winning future champ right here. He's going to beat Strickland. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? What did you see from that fight that made you think that? One comment I saw on the MMA Junkie post when Khamzat won, I think the guy said that he said, Khamzat looked a little rough in there, got the win, but I was more impressed with Usman. And I agree. Usman, 11 fucking day notice. Khamzat had a full training camp and he's still gassed. I'm like, holy shit. I know Kamaru Usman trains in altitude, but if you're in shape like Khamzat, maybe he's so strong and explosive that he just doesn't have a gas tank. You can't level up all your attributes, I guess. Life is rough, bro. But yeah, I just don't think his performance was that great. He gassed out, had nothing to do with the injury, and he couldn't finish Usman in the first round. If he broke it somewhere in towards the end of the first round, he still had how many minutes to finish Usman? You know what I'm saying? He's younger, probably stronger. I think he's bigger than Usman, weight wise. He's definitely bigger height wise. So he should have just it looked like he was almost scared to get hit. Maybe the Gilbert Burns fight traumatized him because I know Gilbert Burns wasn't credited with it, but he did drop Khamzat there, and I could see the punches hurting him. Usman has some underrated power, and I can see Khamzat feeling the effects of that. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick, sort of not really rant video. I just don't know why people are glazing, dick riding Khamzat so much. I'm like, we all watched the fight. I get you're a fan, but stop coping. It's okay. He's a good fighter still. It's just he's not that crazy anymore. But I know people like to believe in hype trains and stuff like that. It is what it is, but like he's definitely not a fucking crazy, unstoppable world beater. World beater. Holy shit. He looks beatable. He looked beatable in his last fight. He looked beatable against Gilbert Burns. So, it's not bad. It's just stop dick riding. Just be honest with yourself. Like, I'm fans of fighters too. But I can understand when they have off days. Like, when Robert Whitaker lost to Dricus du Plessis. I like Dricus du Plessis, but Robert Whitaker's my homie, right? And I was devastated when he lost. But I'm like, you know what? Dricus was just the better man that night. He fucking showed up. I wasn't like, fucking Whitaker. I did lucky. Dricus got lucky, bro. A lot of people hated Dricus for no reason, and I didn't. I made a video about him, so. But yeah, I just don't understand. I get you're a fan, but stop glazing dick riding and just be honest. I feel like this is giving me an idea for another video about people, overrated fighters. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to share that. I was a little annoyed by that. Shout out both fighters. Stop dick riding Khamzat. Anyway, thank you for watching.